siya emlayezweni othi mana
It
uqinile
comes from Samuel chapter 1.
uvela kuSamuel wokuqala.
Let's read from verse 8. I will tell you where you will stop.
Her husband Elkanah would say to her, Hannah, why are you weeping? Why don't you eat? Why are you downhearted? Don't I mean more to you than 10 sons? Once when they had finished eating and drinking in Shiloh, Hannah stood up. Now Eli the priest was sitting on his chair by the doorpost of the Lord's house. In her deep anguish, Hannah prayed to the Lord, weeping bitterly. And she made a vow, saying, Lord Almighty, if you will only look on your servant's misery and remember me, and not forget your servant, but give her a son, then I will give him to the Lord for all the days of his life, and no razor will ever be used on his head. As she kept on praying to the Lord, Eli observed her mouth. Hannah was praying in her heart, and her lips were moving, but her voice was not heard. Eli thought she was drunk, and said to her, How long are you going to stay drunk? Put away your wine. Not so, my lord, Hannah replied. I am a woman who is deeply troubled. I have not been drinking wine or beer. I was pouring out my soul to the Lord. Do not take your servant for a wicked woman. I have been praying here out of my great anguish and grief. Eli answered, Go in peace, and may the God of Israel grant you what you have asked of him. She said, May your servant find favor in your eyes. Then she went her way and ate something, and her face was no longer downcast. Early the next morning, they rose and worshipped before the Lord, and then went back to their home at Ramah. Elkanah made love to his wife Hannah, and the Lord remembered her. So in the course of time, Hannah became pregnant and gave birth to a son. She named him Samuel, saying,
Thank you. Finish that one.
Because I asked the Lord for him.
Because I asked the Lord for him. This story from the Bible about this Hannah. Suppose the theme says stand firm. Suppose Hannah didn't stand firm. If she didn't stand firm and she gave up, the prophet Samuel, the seer, would not have been born. He was the eyes and ears of God through all history and through all Israel. But it took someone to go through anguish and trouble and whatever trouble that she went through. I don't think any one of you has been through this trouble. But Hannah has been through this trouble. One thing sure, she didn't give up. She never gave up. The chance for her to give up was very high. And the chance for Samuel not to be born in that family was very high. How many Samuels have we lost in our families? Because we gave up. There was too much trouble. There was too much anguish. Even the men of God were saying, you are sick. The great men of God, people called of God. Eli was saying, you are drunk and you are sick. And he is a man of God of the time. He is telling a sufferer who is in prayer, you are sick-minded. You are drunk. You are somehow crazy. How many Samuels have you lost because you gave up? There is a seer to be born. But there must be a Hannah who must stand all the troubles and the trials. Noises will come.
imisindo izofika
Harassments will come.
nokuphoxeka kuzofika
Intimidations will come.
izinto ezongenelela zizofika
Torments and problems will provoke you.
ukuhlukunyezwa nobuhlungu
They will hold you to
kuzokuthintela
pieces.
kuzokubhidliza
You will be annoyed. You will be oppressed. You will be
uzodingeka
persecuted.
ucindezeleke futhi
There
uhlukunyezwe
is supposed to be a Hannah character even in this church.
fanele kube khona isimilo sikahana kuleli bandla
For too long we have lost too many Samuels.
kudala silahlekelwe ngosamuel abaningi
They see us over Israel.
ababona phezu kwa-israyeli
People who are the ears and the eyes of God.
abantu abayindlebe namehlo kankulunkulu
Something great is about to happen.
khona okukhulu kusezokwenzeka
Something great and achievements and promotions are about to happen.
khona okukhulu okuzokwenzeka nokukhushula
Too many times
kaningi
you decided to give up
wenze isinqumo sokuthi uyeke
and you lost a Samuel.
walahlekelwa usamuel
Someone God wants to use
unkulunkulu ufuna ukusebenzisa
in a
umuntu
special way through whole history so that it becomes part of the Bible.
ngendlela ekhethekile ukuze azoba ngumlando
Most of
webhayibheli
us,
iningi lethu
things are coming,
izinto ziyenza
but they will be aborted halfway.
kodwa zizokhishwa hambeni kwendlela
Many situations
izimo eziningi
should have been changed already,
befanele ngabe kudala
but the
ziguqukile
change should have come through your own prayer.
kodwa ushintsho fanele lize ngomkhuleko
But you
wakho
were shaken apart.
kodwa uye wabhidlika
You
wena
gave up before a Samuel was born
waphelelwa ngamandla ngaphambi ukuthi usamuel azalwe
because you were discouraged by people.
ngoba uye waqedwa amandla ngabantu
Somebody must stand firm
fanele kube khona ozomaqine
in the Holy Ghost,
emoyeni oyingcwele
because something which is a game changer,
ngoba lo ozoba ngumshintsho
something that is going to shake this world
into ezonyakazisa lo mhlaba
with uncompromising effect,
ngokungahlehli futhi
it will be born from within your prayer.
uzozalwa phakathi komkhuleko wakho
You are probably called to pray as an intercessor,
ubiziwe mhlawumbe ukuthi
You are
ulele
probably called.
mhlawumbe ukubiziwe
but until
kodwa ngaphandle
you
kokuthi
stand firm,
uzume uqine
fully determined,
uzimisele futhi
bent on the goals,
ubheke umgomo wakho
unswerving,
unganyakazi
fully decided and determined,
wenze isinqumo futhi
you will
wabheka
lose
indaba
a
yakho
Samuel,
uzolahlekelwa
someone
ngusamuel
who is going to be
umuntu ozoba
a special force through all history.
amandla akhona emlandweni wonke
I wish you can also read Samuel 2:35 and Samuel 3 verse 1, so that we understand some of the dynamics of the things that we'll lose.
ukuze sizoqonda izinto ezinye zezinto
If we give
ezolahlekelwa
up,
uma sizophelelwa
We'll
ngamandla
lose something substantial.
kukhona sizolahlekelwa yikona
Too much.
kuningi
There is supposed to be born a Christian,
fanele kube khona umkristu
even in
ozalwayo
this church,
ngisho nakuleli bandla
from the ordinary ranks of people,
ovela nje ebantwini nje
people who are looked
abanganakekile
down upon.
abantu abanganakekile
They
ababhekelwe
will be the
phansi
ones that will give birth to a Samuel.
yibona abazozala
I
usamuel
am not referring to a Samuel of a human being.
angikhulumi ngosamuel womuntu
I'm referring to a Samuel of a situation,
ngikhuluma ngosamuel wesimo
Samuel of an achievement and a promotion,
usimo wokukhushula
a
nokuzuza
Samuel of a
okuthile.
success and a future.
usamuel
That Samuel will be
wokuphumelela
born
nekusasa.
from within you,
lowo samuel uzozalwa
but
ngaphakathi
on
kwenu.
condition you stand firm and you don't give up.
kodwa ma uzoma wena ungaqedi ungamandla
Somebody who's going to change the situation and circumstances through all history,
umuntu ozoshintsha izimo
will change
emlandweni wonke
families and churches,
ashintshe imindeni
will be born
namabandla
from within your prayers,
uzozalwa phakathi kwemikhuleko
on
yenu
condition you stand firm and you don't give up.
uma nje wena uzoma uqina ungaphelelwa
Many
ngamandla
Hannahs have given up,
onahana abaningi baphelelwa
prematurely.
ngamandla ngokungakafiki isikhathi
and Samuel was not born.
usamuel wangeze
Can you
wazalwa
read that verse?
I will raise up for myself a faithful priest
I will raise up for myself, for God, not for us,
unkulunkulu
a
uzoziphakamisela yena
faithful priest.
umpristi
That is the first point.
iphuzu lokuqala lelo who will do according to what is in my heart
And this person
mind.
will only do that which is in the heart of God.
lo muntu uzokwenza kuphela lento esenhliziyweni kankulunkulu
And again,
I will firmly establish his priestly house and they will minister before my anointed one always.
this man will
Lendoda le.
minister before the Lord always.
izobe ikhonza phambi
But
kankulunkulu
whatever
njalo
he does,
kodwa noma ngabe yini
it's what
eyenzayo
is in the heart of God.
kuzobe kuyilento
How
esenhliziyweni
many people have
kankulunkulu
access to the heart of God?
bangakho abantu abanendlela
How
enhliziyweni
many?
kankulunkulu bangakhi
Too many of us are going astray
iningi lethu
because we
siyalahleka
don't know what is in the heart of God.
ngoba siyazi into
There
esenhliziyweni
is supposed to
kankulunkulu
be born a man.
kufanele kube khona indoda
The
ezalwayo
target is ahead of you.
umgomo uphambi
Most
kwethu
of you are supposed to reach
iningi lethu kufanele sifinyelele
certain achievements in life.
iy'nzuzo ezithile empilweni
But for you to achieve that,
kodwa ukuze wena
you are
ukwazi ukuzuza
supposed to
lokho
stand firm.
kufanele uma uqine
But there will be pressure.
kodwa kuzoba khona ingcindezi
Let me tell you,
ithi ngikutshelele
you are supposed to make effort
kufanele wenze umdla
to
othile
achieve your purpose,
ukwazi ukuzophumelela
to achieve that
kulomgomo wakho
target,
ukuzofinyelela
to achieve
kulomgomo
your
wakho
plan.
uphumelele
And if
kuley'nhlelo
you give up,
uma uzophelelwa ngamandla
if you don't stand firm,
uma ungemi uqine
until the end until you achieve it, you will lose a special Samuel. The destination has been set for you. You will one day be able to do what is in the heart of God. A Samuel is anybody that only does the heart of God and not the heart of man. The whole world is a desert. The whole world is barren. It is looking for the kind of people that will do the will of God from his heart. Day and night when they wake up, they do the will of God from his heart. We are short and lack of people in the church, of the people that look into the heart of God. To have access to the heart of God means you must be very special. The heart of God is not an easy place to access. There was a man called Samuel. He was born from a certain family, from a woman called Hannah. But this woman did something right that she did. She understood that her dream had to be fulfilled. She understood that she was on a spiritual journey. Through the pressure that she had from around her, Hannah didn't give up. She was plagued by many difficulties in and within her own family. But one thing short, she didn't give up. She stood firm. Because in her dream, she knew she was in a spiritual journey with a destination called Samuel. A prophet of God and the seer of God was to be born because of her tolerance. We are all crying for a free world. For a world that will have no witches and no wizards. A world that will have no satanists and no devil worshippers. A world where there will be no suffering and no bondage. We'll only reach there if somebody is going to stand firm and reach that goal. That plan is ahead of us and it's a spiritual journey, it's a destination. None of us drew that plan and the purpose for us to achieve it. Jesus is looking for a clean world. He's looking for a clean people that will produce a clean world. Through all the generations past, we have been living in a dirty world. Jesus has put it in your heart to produce a new world through you, which is a demon-free world. You are on a spiritual journey. The purpose and the plan is drawn for you by the Lord Jesus Christ. He wants ordinary people to go and produce a free people. Ordinary people like a Hannah, somebody that will never give up. He has set a target ahead of you. So long you are clean, you are going to cry. I want to encourage you, don't give up. Keep praying, don't give up. There is somewhere where you are going. We need a free world. We need a free people. This world is tired of suffering and bondage. He is tired of suffering in the bondage. His grace is sufficient for you to produce a free world. Emotions will be raised high. You are going to face pressure. You will be faced with many worries. Many people will devalue you and call you devils and many other things. You will go through a lot of suffering and persecution. But if you are that quality of a Hannah, you don't surrender and you don't give up. You don't discontinue. You make an effort. One thing sure about Hannah, she never surrendered to the pressure. Even if the pressure came from the men of God, no matter how exalted they were by God, don't stop praying. Don't quit. Don't exit that plan. There is a Samuel to be born. Don't vacate that move. Don't be shaken and don't be moved. Don't concede. Don't admit defeat. You are not defeated. There is a Samuel to be born because of your tolerance. You need to persevere. You need to have long suffering. You cannot surrender. You cannot be beaten by the devil. You must finish. You are going to end at the finishing line. You will not end because the devil wants you to finish. You are going to end because Because Jesus says, well done, my son. Well done, my baby. Well done, my daughter. Every mark of the finishing race, Jesus will tell you are finished. A Samuel is born. But a Samuel is only born out of a woman that will never exit a plan, that understands that there is a destination set out by the Lord Himself. How many Samuels have we lost in this world? Samuels are game changers. When a Samuel is born, the game through the nation changes. He's the only one that will set the kings in place. You are on a spiritual journey. Do not exit when you are in the closing phase. Do not exit. Do not concede. It's going to be final one day. You will complete your journey. But you will only complete if you don't give up the effort. If you don't surrender, you must have that character. Even when you're facing pressure, there is no one amongst us who is not facing pressure. There is not one that is not facing pressure. The pressure is for you to give up, so that the game changer, the target is not reached. We are supposed to produce a free people, free nations, free races, a world where there's no demon, a world where there's no witch, there's no wizard, where there's no witchcraft, where there's no spirits and there are no powers, evil powers. You don't exit the plan. Don't vacate whatever plan that you're praying for until a Samuel is born. Only you have been chosen to produce that destination. The dream has been put from within you. Jesus wants to achieve something. The end of the race you must reach. Don't give up before time. There is a closing phase. Don't exit when you're at 95%. You must reach your goal. This is Revelation Friday. We are going to tell you about a man called Adam. He never gave up. Trials came against him, but he never gave up because he knew he was on a spiritual journey. He knew that he had got a destination. He had a target to reach. He knew he was the first man. He knew he had to bring to a close some of the faces that were only him could complete. There is a Hannah in this house, and you have been chosen to become that Hannah. When the devil worshippers will rise against you to discourage you, I want to tell you the honest truth. You will not give up in this spiritual journey because you know the destination has been set by the Lord. There is a motive behind why Jesus has established this ground and put a fountain of His blood and fountain of fire. There are grounds why He has established you here. Jesus doesn't do anything without a reason. He has a motive behind establishing this mass prayer. He has got a motive behind why He brought you together. He has got a reason. He has got a reason. The end of the matter is better than its beginning. He wants to establish something in this world. He wants to establish a world where there will be no devil. But somebody has to rise and finish that devil up. Because you are rescuing 7 billion people that have been bedeviled, that are plagued by the devil. The pressure is too much on this world. All the Freemasons, Illuminatis, the devil worshippers and Satanists, they're all out to destroy this world. They shall rise a Hannah in this house. A people that will pray non-stop. Every day they will pray to remove the devil. And they will never pray for their own needs. They will pray for the needs of the 7 billion people. And they will say we need a free 7 billion people. We will need a free continent called Africa, a free continent called Europe, a free continent called Asia. Wherever these people will go, they will remain rigid They will remain unshakable. They will remain rigid to the idea that a Samuel will be born. A continent which is free of darkness shall be born because of our prayers. You will never yield to the pressure, even if it comes from the other men of God and other women of God. You will never surrender, because a true Hannah is the one that says a Samuel is about to be born, and is going to face the anguish and the troubles of the society, because this Hannah knows the reasons and the grounds upon which why Jesus brought this fountain of fire and the fountain of his blood. He knows he will take advantage of the top-down grace. This must pray. You will take advantage, because he knows you know. You know what you are doing. You are resolute. You are decided, fully decided. You will stand firm, because this message says, stand firm like Hannah. Don't give up because a Samuel is about to be born. Somebody will change situations. And you know, a Samuel is a priest of God. He does everything from the heart of God. He doesn't do it from his own heart. Remain fixed and determined to the goal. Don't give up because a Samuel will be born in your life. You have been chosen to bring changes in this world. But you know, pressure will come from everywhere. You will face a lot of pressures. Most of you are already haunted, because you are not giving too much time to your families. You are haunted because every evening you are in this mass prayer. Some of you have already given up because the grounds and the motive why Jesus brought you here. He knows that Samuel will be born. Somebody will bring a permanent change in this world. Oh, most of you are already haunted. There's pressure everywhere. It's a pressure for you to give up. They're everywhere to annoy you and to upset you, so that you give up on this prayer. Don't give up. A Samuel will be born in your life. This prayer will not be in vain. Remain firm. Stand firm. Be determined. Don't give up. So long you are decided, I'll produce everywhere. And through my prayers, I'll produce a free society. Through my contributions in this man's prayers, I will stand to produce a new society. Through a Samuel that will be born. Stand firm and don't give up. And you have been chosen to produce a new society. A new society that will not be shaken by the devils. Because there will be no devils. Only if you can stand decided, fully decided, nobody can shake you. There is something that I know. If you decide, and it's you that have decided, it's you that have decided, not even God can move you. I am telling you, not even God can move you. If you stand firm by the decision, you stand firm by the decision, God will have no chance but to support you, to support your cause. God cannot chase you away from your decisions. But you must be firm. You must stand firm by the decision. He will endorse it by fire. He will enrich it by fire. He will fashion that decision in the fire. Many people want to persecute you because you are standing too firm by this mass prayer, by this all-night prayer. A Samuel will be born out of your decision. Stand firm and don't give up. Don't give up. Even those that are haunted by situations, those that are already provoked, intimidations will come from every quarter. Don't fear them. They want you to give up. You are a Hannah to give up. You are a Hannah, you want to give up. A Hannah produces a Samuel. A seer, a champion of God will be born, not out of intimidations. When they provoke you, they want you to give up. When situations rise against you, when troubles and torments rise against you, when the afflictions and all the fears are rising against you, they want you to keep up your son somewhere. He's the only prophet, the first king, the first king of the chosen people of God. He's the one that is going to anoint him. The first king of Israel will be anointed by a Samuel, born of a woman that was prayerful, a woman of anguish, no joy in her life, all her life. It was a life of shame and disgrace and torment and troubles. But a Samuel was born out of a woman of a shame and disgrace. Everybody was saying she was sick. Even the prophet of God, the man of God Eli. Eli said, this woman is sick. How many people are persecuting you now? You are facing sicknesses and diseases because of the jealousies from your families. They can't stand your fire. You are about to produce a Samuel in this life that will change this world, that will change the course of life. There is coming a David to be anointed by a Samuel. A David, a young boy, is about to be anointed by a Samuel. If you give up a Samuel, stand firm, because the David is already born. Only a Samuel from a womb of your spirit must be born. What if you give up? You are a Hannah, you give up. What will happen to Samuel? Who will be the first king over this world? Saul is already risen. He's supposed to take over the land of Israel. David is born already. He's supposed to be a ruler. He's supposed to write the Psalms. He must write the Bible. And Samuel is already born in you, in advance. Don't give up. He's already in the womb. Don't abort him. Why do you want to give up? There's a Samuel to be born. Don't give up. Don't surrender. Don't retreat. Don't move back because of the pressure. Pressure is everywhere. They want you to give up. There is a man called Adam. When situations rose against him, the man of God went down on his knees on a rock that was rough. He prayed to the Almighty God. He said, I've got generations behind me. He prayed and God answered him. That's why you're sitting here dressed. You are supposed to be walking naked. Adam said no. Eve said no. Not my children. They prayed together and God said, I will give you more wisdom. You will be greater than before, even if you were in the garden. And the Adam after the prayer was greater than the first Adam. Even if Adam was to live in Eden, they knew Adam after the prayer, because he didn't give up for 40 days. He never ate or drank, praying for the children. That's why you have success today. That's why you have got all the people of the Bible. There are people that are Hannah characters in this church. They don't give up because of the torment, because of the persecutions and suffering. They don't give up. They stay in prayer every day. It's everyday prayer. They don't give up. Many have given up. The nations are dying. Samuels were dead. It was you that was chosen. Your mother gave up. Your father gave up. Don't give up. Samuel is coming up in this house, and it will be born because of your prayer. No amount of suffering, no amount of torment, no amount of bondage in your life, no amount of blockage by ancestors will stop you to produce. Remain firm. Stand firm to produce a Samuel. It's a game changer. When he's born, all things change. The moment he's born, everything changes. Because he acts from the heart of God. He eats from the heart. He has access to the heart. No one can reach there. Only Samuel can reach there. Only Samuel can talk to a king, and the king will bow. David is already raised. And most of you have been told you're about to give up. Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? Don't you know you're about to give up? Don't you know? It's because in your spiritual womb you are carrying a man of God. His name is Samuel. He's a seer. He's the ear of God. He's the eyes of God. A Samuel is born out of a woman of a character, out of a strong woman. When shame comes, she says, "Man of God, I'm not mad. I am not sick." There is a man of God called Samuel is coming. He only anoints people. His job is to anoint. Visible increase. Spiritual impartation. He tells the man of God, a man is about to be born to bless everyone, to become kings, to become greater than what they are. It's a man that will begin the era of the kings. The first era of the kings will be anointed by this man. And that man is in your spiritual womb. And you decide to give up. You have started. Tell the devil, jump into the sea. Jump over the cliff. I will not give up. And Samuel will be born. And will change this world. God is looking at you. He has got high expectations. He's looking for a free world. A free 7 billion people. Somebody has to sacrifice. Somebody has to sacrifice in order for you to free a people. The devil is ruling over this world. Somebody amongst you will not give up. Even if half can give up, but there is one woman who will not give up. Her name is Hannah. Because she knows the motive behind why God established this ground and brought you here. He knows. That person knows. Hannah knows. I am that ground where the seed of Samuel can only be in one woman that never gives up. Even when the core family, the inner family are frowning and say, "Where are the children? You are a blessed woman, you always bring. Where are the children?" It doesn't matter what pressure. Most of you are already facing pressure. You are already facing pressure. When I was reading through some of those responses from Jesus to the people, I arrived at a certain lady who is asking for marriage. And Jesus told me, "This one, don't tell her. Don't tell her the truth. Tell her minor things. If you tell her the truth, she will run away from the church." Somebody is going to resolve now. In the heart, somebody is going to take a resolution. I will become a character, a Hannah character, a rigid character, immovable character, inflexible character. A Hannah, you can't move her, you can't shake her. She's rigid. She knows what she wants, and she knows a Samuel will be born. And when a Samuel was born, he ate from the heart of God. When no one had eaten before, they were born before. They were there, the Gideons, they never accessed the heart. They were there before the Moses, they never accessed the heart. And man was born to eat from the heart of God. And it's the man that was to be entrusted with the first king over the chosen nation to anoint him. Eli was not qualified to anoint the man of God, the king, the first king of Israel. You are that Hannah. That is the motive behind why God established this ground. This place is called a fountain of His will. This is the fountain of his will.
umthombo wentando
His will
yakhe
is in his heart.
intando yakhe
You
isenhliziyweni
can
yakhe
only do his will in his heart.
ungayenza kuphela intando yakhe
A
enhliziyweni
fountain
yakhe
of fire.
umthombo womlilo
A fountain of Jesus' blood.
umthombo wegazi likaJesu
We are going to pray shortly.
sizokhuleka kafushane
Now,
manje
if you understand
uma uqonda
what a Hannah is,
ukuthi uHana uyini
when persecution comes,
uma ukuhlukunyezwa
you
kuza
know how to respond.
uzokwazi ukuphendula
When people annoy you,
abantu babekudina
upset you,
bekuzwisa
make you
ubuhlungu
angry, and you are a
bekuthukuthelisa
Hannah,
uHana
you know how to respond.
uyazi ukuthi
You
uphendule kanjani
respond politely.
uzophendula futhi
You don't
ngokuzithoba
get messed up.
awuhlangahlangana
When oppressors are risen against you,
uma bacindezela
you are this
bephakele
character called a Hannah.
wena uyilesimile
You
esithiwa
know the
uHana
reasons and the
uyazazi
ground and the
izathu
motives why
lendawo
Jesus
nesizathu
has
uyakujesu
established you upon
ukuthi
this
uJesu
mountain.
asibisile kule ndawo
The fountain
lomthombo
of his will is Jesus' heart.
umthombo wegazi kaJesu inhliziyo
It's
yakhe
Jesus' heart.
inhliziyo yakhe uJesu
Anyone who eats from the heart of God
nombani ozodla enhliziyweni kaNkulunkulu
is somebody who has taken a resolution
umuntu owenza isinqumo
to be single-minded,
ukuthi abheke abe
Not to be
nenhliziyo
double-minded.
eyodwa hayi ukuthi abe nengqondo
not to be
eziningi
double-minded.
ungabi nengqondo eziningi
There is something that I like about soccer supporters.
khona into engiyithandayo ngabaxhasi
When
bebhola
their teams lose,
uma amaqembu abo
they don't
ehluleka
cross floor.
abashintshi
They will rather stop watching.
bangamane baye kubukela
They are called staunch supporters of some of those leagues.
ngabaxhasi ke laba baqinile
Those league teams,
lawo maqembu adlalayo
even if it loses,
noma ngabe
they will
lingahluleka
rather stop watching.
bangamane baye
That's a
kubukela
staunch supporter.
ngumxhasi ke
They
lo
are rigid.
oqinile
They are
baqinile
inflexible. A
baqinile
single-minded man
banengqondo
will
eyodwa
attract the favor of God.
uyena
This
ozobheka
is the
ukuthanda
character
kaNkulunkulu isimilo
of
ke
a
lesi
Hannah.
sikaHana
Single-minded.
onengqondo eyodwa
Somebody will resolve.
khona umuntu ozowenza
Very
isinqumo
shortly,
kafushane
I
nje
will make up my mind. I will not be shaken.
kwenza isinqumo manje ngeke ngiyakazise
Circumstances will come.
izimo
I
zizofika
will not be shaken.
kodwa ngeke
And it's
ngiyakazise
my resolution.
futhi isinqumo
My
sami
resolution has got a purpose.
isinqumo sami
The
sinenhloso
target is our part and parcel
umgomo ukuthi kuzoba ingxenye
of freeing these 7 billion people
wokukhulula labantu abayi-7
by my
billion
own decision.
ngesinqumo
I
sami
will be part and parcel
ngizoba ingxenye
of this army
yaleli
that
butho
will rise to pray
elizophakama likhunele
for the total 7 billion people.
ukuthi labantu bakhululwe
At the
bonke
time when I'm
emhlabeni
supposed to be praying
ngesikhathi okufanele ngikhuleke
for
ngaso
my own family,
emndenini
I'll
wami
be praying for 7 billion people.
ngizobe ngikhulekela abantu
For them
abawu-7
to be
billion
free.
ukuthi bona
And I'll
bakhululeke
do it day and night.
futhi ngizokwenza ubusuku nemini
But people
kodwa abantu
will persecute you. And
bazokuhlukumeza
you have got an answer.
futhi unayo
Because
impendulo
you will not give up.
ngoba ngeke
You
uyeke
will stand firm.
uzoma
I
uqine
know it.
uyakwazi
Intimidations,
ukungenelelwa
you know how to respond when they come.
uyakwazi ukuthi uphendule
And they will not be light.
futhi angeke kuze kube
They will
khona
be
kube
very
belula kuzobe kusinda
Torment will not be lightweight.
ukuhlukunyezwa ngeke kube
Because they
kuncane
know
ngoba
once
bayazi
a Samuel is born,
ukuthi uSamuel
a
mesezele
true Hannah
uHana
will
wangempela
give birth to a true Samuel.
uzozala uSamuel
How many
wangempela
false Samuels are around here?
bangakho uSamuel bamanga
How many
bakhona
people say they will bring peace into this world?
bangakho abantu bazoletha
How
ukuthula
many
kulo
people have
mhlaba
promised peace?
bangakho abathembisa ukuthula
But there is no peace.
kodwa kukho
We
ukuthula
see the devil
siyabona nje usathana
worshippers increasing in number.
abakhonzi bakhe bayanda
We see the staunch supporters of darkness.
sibona laba
The churches of Satan are growing. A true Hannah
uHana
will
wangempela
give birth to a true Samuel.
uzozala futhi uSamuel
Too
wangempela
many Samuels are around
baningi
us. And
oSamuel
they are lying
abakhona
everywhere.
futhi banamanga yonke
A
indawo
true Samuel will be born.
uSamuel wangempela uzozala
That will bring a free world.
ozoletha umhlaba
A
okhululekile
free people.
abantu
The
abakhululekile
ground is you
indawo
have
unina
this
nayo
very same motive.
yona kayilo mgomo
The heart of God.
inhliziyo
The
kaNkulunkulu
will of God.
intando kaNkulunkulu
This is the fire.
ngumlilo lo
The fountain of fire.
umthombo
The
omlilo
fountain of Jesus' blood.